and now we're going to tackle the pantry.
We're going to jump into the pantry. And this is an average pantry.
Yeah.
Most people's pantries look like this. We've got lots of containers that are already here. And again, this goes to the idea that you don't have to buy a whole bunch of new stuff. You can use what you already have. But,
so again, take everything out and put them in
everything out.
Categories,
and
right?
Into categories, into zones.
Okay.
So for example, we're just pulling everything out here.
Yes. And we'll put it in zones.
Here.
And so we're going to do this in between the segments, and then you want to stick around in the next segment because then we will show you the after shot of the pantry.
That's right.
And if you want more information, abideinorder.ca. You know what? There's something cathartic about just clearing things out, getting things organized, and it's good for not only the home so it can function, but also for your mind and your stress levels. Jaycel joins me now from Abide in Order. She is a decluttered coach, a decluttered specialist. The last area we're tackling, the pantry, and this is a big one.
This is a really big one. This is a big one because it gets congested so quickly. It's a high traffic area, so we constantly have to be editing it. Otherwise, it's just things will expire, and then we have to throw away.
Okay, so we start off with clearing it all out. We found duplicates.
We found some duplicates. So we found some maple syrup here, but of course this is a little bit better, and so these things can go. We don't have to keep them. This we found was expired, so it doesn't need to stay here either. And then we had some like little one-offs that can go inside of like a snack pack for later.
And then what I love is that you created zones. The top shelf is for anything that you don't use. Like we have seasonal cookie containers for Christmas.
Yeah, and then we also have cans here that we would be restocking the fridge with. So those can go way up and into the back as well.
Okay.
Because you're probably pulling them down occasionally. It's not something you're reaching for every day.
Yes.
You're maybe restocking your fridge once or twice a week.
And the way this pantry is designed, there's a really deep pocket inside. So you want to push everything in there that you're not really using on a regular basis.
Like for example, remember the Christmas containers? Those can go way up and far into the back.
Because you're only using it once a year. Okay. Now the other thing was you have these wonderful containers in the pantry. This is an area where you do want to get organized with some baskets and containers.
Absolutely. Right? And this was already here. Like we didn't go out, we didn't buy any new containers or anything like that. But of course, this is what we call decanting.
Yes.
So that we don't have these boxes. What I love about decanting is that it creates less visual clutter in the space. So something like this can just get slid up into the top there.
And then the other thing then with when we look at these containers, two things. I love the labels, right? So this is good because
but they look the same.
They look the same.
They look the same.
But you know for sure this is pancake mix.
Because it says pancake mix.
So labels, I love labels.
Especially when you're living in a home with other people.
Yes.
You might know what's inside of this container. You might know that this is sugar.
Right.
But I don't know. Somebody else might not.
Got it.
So, yes,
and then when you're storing it, you were saying that the tall containers go at the back? And
they can, they can go at the back, and it's just because you can see them. If you had the tall containers in the front, then the shorter containers would get lost, and then you wouldn't even know it was inside of there. So those are going to go up inside of there.
And we have more here.
Yes, we have some more here, but remember you were talking about that little alcove there?
Yeah.
So we're going to use a basket like this. This is something that we did go out and we bought.
Yes.
Because we measured the space, and we knew that this was going to fit inside of there. But what I love about a drawer a basket in a space like this is that it acts a bit like a drawer.
Yeah.
So you can just pull it out when you need it.
And that's great for a little alcove because this is a really unusual like nook in there.
Absolutely, absolutely.
And then from there, once that's in, how do you finish off the space?
So this is the items that we're using, we're reaching for them pretty regularly, not reaching for them too often, but this is like the day-to-day stuff that you're reaching for. So things like cereal, obviously this is being eaten.
Yeah.
Love that. And then we have some porridges and oats that are going to go down inside of here as well.
Everyday stuff, just at the moment.
Everyday stuff comes down inside of here. Some croutons. And then the family does like to snack on cashews. So those will come down here as well and be easily accessible. And then lastly, we've got some more cashews. And that's about it. And then these, the bins, they're not perfect. They're a little bit mismatched. It's okay. It doesn't have to be perfect, right? And they fit right here perfectly. So go ahead and put them where they fit.
See, I've always said every declutter specialist would be good at Tetris because it's a little bit like that, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
So let me do a reveal. I'm going to open, and then there's your reveal.
There's the pantry.
I love it.
Yes, and
Okay.
again, notice that there's still space.
Yes.
There's space for more.
And that's okay.
Yeah,
Thank you. If you want more information, abideinorder.ca. Check out our Instagram. But guys, this is how you do it. Look at that.
All the
Look at
spaces.
this.